Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, Mr. Hayden. I hope you're doing well this week. I know you've got a lot of students. There's a lot of grading to do. I did this video as a flipped classroom type model, and I kind of wish I had more time to do this with many of my lessons, primarily for students who are absent. Now, the one thing that I felt was lacking in this one is what makes this lesson typically so valuable, the student interaction, because normally I let the students create a story and they have no idea that this story is going to go awry because they're high school students. It's always going to go awry. And just the surprise at the end when I show that the acronym location, age, weather, time, attitude, physical description, emotions, and relationships actually spells out law taper. And, there was, they have some really funny things that come up with these. But other than not having that student interaction, other than them not having that creative aspect of this, I do see this as very valuable in, for me, number one, to really think it through. And number two, if somebody's absent, I can just point them to this video and say, okay, here's a really short snippet of what we spent about 40 minutes in class going over. I think the real value of, regardless of whether it's the flipped classroom like this or the actual in-person instruction, is that I can incorporate so much more technology in the lesson itself. Minor, real small things, mostly substitution. But after it, there's so much more that I can have them do to demonstrate that they understand this, and they can create their own stories in small groups rather than the big story that we come up with as a class. I do find it to be very fun, and the students remember it. It's just something that they'll remember because it's just they come up with such silly things. Anyway, they couldn't do it on this particular type of a video, I understand, but like I said, I do find value in this. So I'm learning. I'm getting more comfortable using Google products, and I'm looking forward to using even more educational technology in the future as I continue my learning. Anyway, you have a great afternoon or evening or whenever you're watching this, and take care. Adios.